Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. You don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to Tempe, Arizona. This is Mountain America Stadium, the home field of the Arizona State Sun Devils. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Away to get us going here. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. On the ground, it's Webb. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer.
Looking for a deep completion. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Important second down play coming up. The offense will take their first time out. Have to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Arizona State.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Contact as he threw it. Pass not complete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Receiver grabs it. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
1st down here for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the completion made. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
It's caught. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
And that's a 1st down.
The Sun Devils have 1st and 10 here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On the run here, lets it go. And the receiver's got it. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Looking to scramble. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver wide open. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. Back to throw again. Avoiding the pressure, moving out to the right. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on second down.
Makes the grab, a chance to score. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, they've had a great rhythm throughout this drive, over 70 yards on the drive, but now an incompletion, and it brings up a big fourth down to see if they can keep this going.
One team stays on the sideline, offense going for it on fourth down. There's the snap, quarterback setting up to throw. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are two different things.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Breaks into the clear. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on fourth down in your own territory, but you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
After a clutch conversion on fourth down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. On first and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. It is intercepted. Breaks into the open. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's an out route, the catch made. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown? That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. An inside give now from the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
It's a shovel pass, caught. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Going for his running back. Caught near the sticks. It's Webb. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field.
Get set, gorilla.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's looking deep here. Caught inside the run zone and still running. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, ASU.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot, they can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Fights through a tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss, and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable, but it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Caught, completion. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a 1st down at the 41.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Inside the 30. Breaks into the clear. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
The Aggies will line up here on 1st down and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, staying holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Trying to convert with a sweep. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point splits the uprights. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. 1st down, looking to throw the football. He'll try a pass here. Finds his man. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. And the Sun Devils hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Catch made on the out route. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down. The Sun Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he's got it at the 25.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups. and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They mix it up with a run. Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Boy, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver on this post pattern, a thing of beauty. Great throw by the quarterback coming off that back foot, and the receiver could not have run a better route.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep to the right side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
Yeah, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
So after one enormous play, they're now set up at the opponent's 20-yard line. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he can hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
The pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Aggies. This offense really clicking.
Well, that's how you close a half up. But what a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
And they'll set up with a PAT. And it's good. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Webb. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On first and 10, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He could go. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Sun Devils will kick this away to start the second half. Returner looking to create better field position. And the returner is brought down. The Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Jukes to get free. You'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Locates the tight end. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
A handoff to the back. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It looked like they tried to get the ball to the edge, Kirk, but that play was just shut down before it could get going.
Yeah, that design is a sweep to get way out to the outside, but the defense flashes their speed there. Great instincts and speed to be able to bring that down for a nice loss.
Looking to pass here on second down. Grab made by the tight end. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. What a catch! They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
That's a good call against man coverage, but the execution made the play there.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The shotgun handoff here. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And that will give them the lead now. Kirk, they They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Arizona State, 28.
And the kickoff will be returned. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep down the left side. Caught at the 30, still running. Burst into space. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. He'll be stopped short, trying to go for the lead. They still are down 1. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for that, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Short connection to the tight end here. Gets into space at the 50. Here he goes. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. Or it's snapped to the back. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's got it. Touchdown, Aggies.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it an 8-point game. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Arizona State, 34.
And it's Field, the returner, trying to create good field position here. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On first down, it's play action. The pass rush closing in. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
And first down for the offense.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions.
34.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Webb. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Oh, he makes the catch. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up for the first down and goal. First and goal here. They need a touchdown and a two-point conversion to tie. Bringing pressure. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Grab behind the line. It's Webb.
And the best thing that happens here, Chris, is he gets out of bounds. Gives the offense a chance to regroup, huddle up, make sure they have the right call here for this critical fourth down.
This could be the biggest play so far. Fourth and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. And he stops short. Huge play by the defense on fourth down. They will take over protecting this lead.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
And there's the handoff. They don't pick up much. They do avoid the safety, but no breathing room.
Well, let's see how these guys do here, they're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
This crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time.
I think anybody can understand trying to get this guy the ball. You want to trust your playmakers, but you can't expect him to beat double coverage like that every single time. It's too risky, and you're asking just too much from one guy.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. The last time they had to go, they got stopped on 4th and goal. They got to put that behind them now. Put together something here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Running back has it on a screen now.
I just love to see positive yards here on this opening play of this drive because it can get you into a rhythm. Let's face it, you're down by 8. You need yards, you need rhythm. Field goals are not going to help you. They need a touchdown and that 2-point conversion.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Putting toward the end zone. Touchdown, ASU. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield.
Pressured and sacked. A clutch stop on that 2-point conversion. Still a 2-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Well, this is what we hope for. This is what we expected, Kurt. A tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of 2 top 5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game. Who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor? Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Leaning on the run game here. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. They look to throw it here on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the 1st down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football. Clock forced them to use their timeouts. Now at 4th down and long with the lead. Tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
Leading here in the 4th quarter, they keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Aggies will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. On the move now. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for a late, deep throw. Catch made down inside the 20. And the big play wiped away. That's a costly flag on the offense. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Let's go!
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. Here's a 1st down, not wasting any time after that conversion on 4th.
Ringo! Ringo!
Now the offense will take a timeout here with 30 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Arizona State.
And the Sun Devils getting set on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Got the 1st down and still motoring. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. You can win it with a field goal, but you have to manage the clock smartly here.
Arizona State.
keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining.
Chris, that's positive yards on 1st and goal, which is obviously good. But now we're at this point in the game. Critical series. They've got to find a way to get the ball in the end zone.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Arizona State. And jump on top now here in the fourth.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt?
Cut it.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he runs it into the end zone to push the lead up to 6. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away and hope the defense could just hang on for a few more seconds. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Looking for a late deep shot. And it falls incomplete. The final play of the game as time runs out. We came in expecting, Kirk, one of the best matchups of the season. In the end, number 1 goes down in a tough battle.
Well, Chris, you and I call these games a lot, and there's always such anticipation, but it's not often that they live up to the hype. Think about the last 5 to 10 years. We've called a bunch of them. This was a great one. I'm just glad we had the pleasure of covering it.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.